Hello everyone and welcome to a new episode of Farming World. In this episode we are going to start to buy some land. And the maximum area you can buy with for each plot of land is 200 squares. So you can rent it for 23 or can buy it. With rented you have to pay every day. When you buy it, it's a one-off price. So since I do have more than enough on the money, I'm just going to buy them. Now as you can see, some quality, like this is 50% 3 stars, it goes up here 63% 4 stars to here. This is 61, let's see, 61. So that's the soil condition. So there's certain steps that you have to do for working on the land, and the first thing is with a plow to work on it. So I'm going to unlock the high end because that has an efficiency of 100%. And again, if you don't have the vehicle in your garage yet, you can choose to rent it or to buy it. I'm going to just buy everything. And with going to buy everything, I now can work on 5 fields simultaneously. So the tractors start to show up. And then start to work on the land. And once they're ready, they automatically return to the garage. So now we have to put some fertilizer on to improve the quality. And you can choose between synthetic fertilizer or organic. Yeah, you get an extra star for organic products, as you can see in the market. So we are going for the organic, and this one costs 12 stars to unlock it. So we are going to unlock it, and then we need a fertilizer truck and also 100% efficiency. So I'm gonna put the high-end truck. And also going to do the same for the other 4 fields. As you can see, it's going up with 20% for the use of it. So I'm first going to start to put up the fertilizer stuff so that the land is improved. And it's already end of September, so winter season is coming. So then we cannot plant. Yeah, we can plant stuff, but it will not grow that well. So we're just gonna use the time to improve the land quality. And you can see fertilizer has a certain of day for the quality. So just want to put up a first batch of fertilizer to improve the quality, and it's now 73. And then after those 180 days, it's time to put up another round of fertilizer to further improve the quality, as I want to get it to 100%. It's probably not gonna make it in this round, but as long as we get it to 5 stars, so above 80%, that will be fine. And we're gonna put up a little bit more stretch of road here, and then add some more fields over here. We're going to make these ones in long stretches. Basically you can design the fields in any shape you want, just as it's not over exceeding 200 squares. So for the first 5 fields we had the tractors with the plows available for the remaining 5 fields. We're going to buy them. And especially in the beginning with the fields, it does cost you a lot of money and it does not bring up much. So it does not give you a lot of money. So to start with fields, it's very hard to make a profitable farm. So that's why I started with the animals. So that basically I have a secure way of income before actually starting to work with fields. And later on these fields are gonna use basically as tree orchards. So we're gonna grow fruits, stuff on these. Well, these fields are gonna be used for probably like, I think I'm gonna use them for starting with tomatoes. So with the vegetables, the tomatoes, I'm gonna unlock them for 3 stars. With the stuff we bought, we're back to 61 stars. And this is the number of days it needs to grow. So seedling 30 days, bloom 15 days, ripen 15 days, and then mature 20 days. And this is the number of sunshine required, the minimum temperature, optimal temperature, maximum, and the rain required. So best way to store these is somewhere, I think it's somewhere April, May, around that period. So we're going to unlock a few of the things. It's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. As we have 10 fields, so we have an option for walnut, we have leftover. So basically we need another 11th field. And then it's just, you know, forward to the correct season. Also here we have to wait for the correct season. And as you can see now, for the hazelnut trees, they have been evolved, sown, stage, and now they need some pesticides. So we're gonna use some high-end sprayer, which isn't played, and that's why we needed the hangers. And probably for the rest it's still in evolvement status. So these ones have been sprayed. As you see, some trees are already starting to grow. And with the pesticides, a plane comes spraying. And then we can start to fertilize them again to further improve the quality of the land. And as you can see, everything now starts to get 5 stars. Yeah, and as you can see for this field, for the hazelnut trees, disease attacked the crop. That's something you cannot avoid. It will, temperature's too low. Yeah, it's just, you know, things happen. That's one of the parts of farming. You know, you don't have control over nature. As every farmer will know. And here under the weather, you can set the weather forecast. You can have some make some subscriptions. So either it's this one, this, or this. I'm going for the weekly with high accuracy and get weather warnings. So, but yeah, of course that's gonna cost you some money, of course. Nothing is for free. Okay, so now let's start to plant some tomatoes. And I checked, and it's looking good. Yield percent 100%, quality percent 96, so I'm happy with that. Also put up another planter for these fields. So let's have the truck start to plant up the tomato plants. So now let's wait for the plants to reach a new state. And then we have some airplanes spraying our fields. And then when the field starts to grow, we have to spray a second round. So this is at least already 15k per field. And we have not harvested yet anything. Just on the seeds and the fertilizer. And you see we sprayed and still there's some disease. Yeah, it's you can't avoid it. It's just some things that goes on. You see there's less stuff coming from the field. And now it's mature and you see the percentage. It has to go to 100% before we can actually harvest it, because if we harvest now it gives only 15%, and now it's at the full 100%, so we'll go harvest it. And we're going for the high-end group, which has 100% efficiency. So I had to unlock that. And then each field gives us a star once we give the harvesting order. And now just let them watch these people harvest. And then, once they harvested, it's time to plow again. Let's put up production plants. And we can, for the cannery, let's take a small cannery. And then a small juice factory. And for the cannery we're going to start with tomatoes and make them into canned tomatoes. And then for the juice we're gonna make tomato juice. And then it's time to start to seed another batch of tomatoes. Which hopefully will be ready in time for the winter season. Maybe we have to start relocating our farm in like Spain or something. At least for a warm climate. So that we have more growing options. Because basically, yeah, most of it here with the trees, with the orchards, most of it failed. So yeah, that's basically how you grow the stuff over here. Yeah, I'm seriously considering starting a new farm, but in the southern Europe climate, where there's less freezing issues, although this is kind of a challenge. Yeah, might need to think about that. So some canned tomatoes. As you can see, the canned tomatoes, 274 coins per ton. The normal tomatoes is 30 coins per ton. Also the tomato juice, 274 per ton. So yeah, if you consider that, for this, the normal tomatoes, 330 coins per ton. If nothing goes wrong, you have 480 tons from one field. So that's less than 15k profit per field. And if you just consider that it's taking with the seeding and with the fertilizing, that it's taking 15k to grow them, because you have to hire that group for every field every time. So that's 16k per field just as production cost. You get less than 16k per field production cost, less than 15k on the profits. Yeah, just selling normal tomatoes does not make you any profit. But yeah, with the canned tomatoes and the tomato juice, it might help you out. But still, it's that way with just like growing tomatoes only. That's very hard to make any profit. Okay, so I'm going to end this episode. Hope you enjoyed. Give a thumbs up if you like. Don't forget to subscribe for more. And I'm gonna see you at the next episode. Bye bye.
Boo! I scare you! Trick or treat!